please visit my website, programtokill.net. Go to plans and prices for even more exclusive information. You can also support me now on Patreon. Add me on TikTok. And leave a like and comment.
This time, an unidentified number of bodies have been found in that the bones, we're finding bones and pieces of bones. Two full skeletons, two intact skeletons were also found. And right now the Calaveras County Sheriff's Office is in the process of sifting, digging through the ground, the acreage here owned by Lake. I'll have to correct that. The Calaveras County Sheriff's Office is in the process of digging through the acreage that was formerly occupied by Leonard Lake, and in the process of digging, sifting the dirt to see if they can find more evidence of bodies or other physical evidence such as clothing, identification, jewelry, whatever would link the remains here to people that might be missing.
Can you describe the quantity of human remains that have been found so far?
Well, I was told, I think our chief of police announced yesterday that 50 bags of evidence were removed from the site, and that includes not just the bones, but the physical evidence I was referring to, such as clothing, jewelry, etc.
How much digging is going to be done here?
Well, they're going to keep on digging till they are satisfied, the sheriffs here, that they have thoroughly gone over the acreage, and they're satisfied that nothing in the way of evidence is left behind. It's a process that's probably going to take several months.
How many acres here?
2.5.
As far as people connected with this property, what's the count at this point?
Well, we cannot, you mean people missing that might, the last I heard yesterday was that, again, our chief spoke at a press briefing, and he stated that we were aware of 25 people missing, not just from our jurisdiction, of course, but from other jurisdictions also in California, that at some time had some connection or had crossed paths with Ng or Lake. So there could be the remains of that many people here or less. We don't know.
What about the tapes found here?
Apparently 2 videotapes were found. They're being examined by Calaveras County Sheriff's Office and also our task force to determine if any identifications of people can be made from the tapes.
Only 2?
2, to my knowledge, at this time that are being looked into, yes.
Okay. And what do the tapes show?
I've not seen them myself, so I hesitate to speculate about the contents. I've heard other people talk about them, but I've not seen them myself.
Has the sheriff's office here indicated to you anything about the tapes?
No, I have not had a chance to be briefed by them yet.
Okay, so you don't know who's on the tapes or what kind of activity is taking place?
Again, I can only speak secondhand. I have no personal knowledge right at this time. I may have some later.
Okay. There was a report this morning that the two most recent victims found here were black victims. What about that?
I have heard that speculation, that rumor. That has not been substantiated yet. That will have to come from a forensic specialist who will be examining the skeletons.
What about the reports of another suspect?
I have not heard anything about another suspect this time. We're still looking for Ng, and Calaveras County has issued a warrant for his arrest. I believe we are in the process, if we have not already at this time obtained one, a warrant for his arrest for burglary, because we are able to link him with his entry into the Dubs home in the form of a burglary.
Chair in front of that. Oh, you took them from here? For scenery, that we had the video of a female sitting in that.
Is this like on the wall? Is the whole wall is
wall mural thing?
Okay, is it a brook or a stream or just
trees?
Okay, so the women's in a brown chair in front of that? What kind of chair?
Wood. Easy chairs.
Easy chair, an easy chair.
And there's one woman? Yeah. One woman we have in the chair, but we have more than.
How's the rest of the room decorated? Is there any motif to it? Western?
Well, it's basically your wood paneling. They're nice, not too bad of a house inside, actually.
Is there a lot of food in the house?
Yeah, there is.
Enough for lots of people for a long time? What type of food? Dry food?
A lot of canned food, soup, and all this kind of stuff. Freezer's not too filled.
Women's clothing?
What did you say? The freezer? What did you say?
Freezer's not filled.
About how many cans of soup for? How many canned goods? How many cans of canned goods would you say?
Well, there's about 10 foot of cupboard space up and down, and they're full.
And aside from the soup, what else was in there?
I don't know. I didn't go through with that.
Well, just like the canned fruit, peas.
Your normal, your sardines, and all the way through to soup and.
Why do you think he had? Was he planning on holding up here or something? I mean, what do you figure he had?
So we believe he lived here.
But I mean, was he planning on barricading himself if he got caught? Do you figure? Or
I wouldn't think he'd do it in there. No.
Steve, women's clothing in the house?
Several.
Same size?
In the bedroom, well, we haven't made inventory yet of the clothing. We've just seized it. We're going to later on, we're going to photograph individually and
What
market
type
and all
of
that. A lot of this clothing we have seen in the video or in other pictures that we have taken throughout this whole place.
When you say several clothing, you think clothing belonging to several different women?
No, I think all of his clothing. Well, we have two sets of clothing. We have clothing that are normal
tank tops and shirts and t-shirts and this kind of stuff here. We haven't found any underwear yet. That either could be his ex-wife or they could be a victim here, or maybe he bought them for them. I don't know.
And that's women's clothing, the first group you're talking about. Okay.
Right. And then we have other clothing that is Fredericks of Hollywood style of clothing. You know, we're talking the lingerie, and you kind of get that separate in a little separate box
Where was this found in the house?
in the bedroom here in the dressing
Now,
room.
keep describing the Fredericks
Yeah.
Hollywood style clothing. You said lingerie. What else was there? Any silk dresses or what do you?
No dresses, basically nighttime wear.
And you saw some of that stuff in the videotape.
Anything costumey or bondage involved?
As in leather stuff. We haven't found any of that stuff. We haven't found anything that.
Any reason to believe?
Well, we on the bed. Now we did locate on the bed screw holes on each corner of the bed and the eye bolts in the dresser that we probably feel that it's possible he could have tied them down with those things on the corner.
What kind of a bed is it? That's an interesting
It's
question.
double. It's like a queen size bed.
Not as a poster bed or.
No, it's just a mattress on a wood frame.
Any
Almost
camping
like a water
equipment?
bed. Not in the house.
Did you find any restraints in the house? Anything to use
Not in the house.
in
Any
the
reason
bunker?
Mirrors?
Not in the bunker.
Any reason to believe that he was a transvestite and got dressed up in the Fredericks of Hollywood clothing himself?
Any reason not to believe?
Were they
Any
big
reason to
enough?
believe it? To believe that he may have worn some of the women's lingerie himself?
Well, there's that possibility. We don't know.
Any
that for a fact.
photographs or tapes of that?
Of him? No.
Yeah.
Is
That
it
way
big
that I
enough
know
for
of.
him to wear? I mean, Fredericks of Hollywood is for women. I mean, he was a guy, a pretty big guy. Is this stuff big enough for him to wear?
I don't think so.
Any children's clothing found in the house?
Children's clothing, no.
Any baby food?
No baby food.
Any baby's goods? Any things for a baby found in the house? Pampers or anything like that?
Steve, I'm sorry, I missed the beginning when you were describing the tapes that you found. Can you go over that again for me?
In what?
I came in and you were saying that he had women sitting in a chair.
Oh, I was pointing out the front room is our main interest along the bedroom because the videotapes that we have depict that front room. The front room has a background, that wallpaper that's a forest or a foliage type paper with a chair in it. We have a couch.
His
And
clothing.
they were shot there then, huh? In front of that wall? You think
As
that?
in videotapes?
Yeah, yeah. What was happening on the tapes?
Well, we won't go into that, obviously.
Any weapons or any parts was found anywhere on the property as far as you know?
Any weapons or parts? We did find an AR-7 Explorer. It's a survival rifle. The fold-up kind that sticks in it.
What was that?
It's an AR-7. It's your AR. They call it the Explorer. It's a survival rifle.
And where was that found?
It's found in the bedroom on top dresser drawer.
Why do you call it a survival rifle?
That's what it says on the side of it.
Okay, is there anything special about this rifle?
Yeah, all of it's contained into the handle of the weapon. All the barrel and the receiver groups all in the weapon.
So
Was
it
it
assembled?
concealed, you mean?
Well, it's a float gun, I think.
What kind of a gun did you say?
Float gun.
I don't even know.
The military uses it so if you crash your airplane, it floats. You have a weapon.
What kind of trees are these? Anybody know? You know what kind of tree this is over here?
Yeah, it's made out of wood and it's got green leaves.
No, is it a madrone or something?
I have no idea.
Were the bones in bags or anything, or did they look like they were tossed, or what?
They were just buried position right here.
And what exactly was found there again, Lou?
Okay, several pieces of bones that were charred, and they were in different positions, approximately 4 to 6 inches underneath the earth, very shallow grave. So what we did after that is we dug out all the way around and to see if we could find any other remains, but we didn't. So this was the first grave
When we
site.
say bones, how big are these bone portions? Is it an arm? Or
Well, it appeared to be a fairly long portion, a piece of a bone, as well as what we also found was some vertebrae for the back area that were located in. All that was charred.
What led you to dig here first?
We saw that the earth had been disturbed in this location, so we decided to check underneath and peck around to see if there were any remains at that point.
where were the skeletons found? The two that you have as bodies.
Well, the two decomposed but fairly intact bodies.
Right. The skeletal remains were found in the ditch up above, behind. This would be behind and up
Skeletal
above.
fish is up above.
Right, above this, the building right here.
About how many feet above the house? The 20 feet?
Up above.
And that also includes the two bodies we're talking about that were dragged out of here. Were those found someplace else?
They were found in the same ditch, as well as a lot of clothing. And
you'll be seeing the dungeon, so-called dungeon that this man used to hold his captives in. You'll see the outside of these buildings. I can't take you in because there's explosives in there. And it's still an investigation, and
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
one thing I forgot to tell you, we got mountain rattlesnakes here at 10 feet long, but that's not going to bother you, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no. Ron?
in here is what's been referred to as the cell. This is the tool shed. As you walk through the door, the entry door here, you make a left turn and you walk into a tool room. And at the end of the tool room, you'll see, well, there's a number of photos, approximately 21 photos of females in scanty clothing and a couple of nude photos of young ladies. As you make color photos. As you make a right turn into the next to the wall area, you'll see what looks like shelving. And where the shelves are, it's very difficult to distinguish that there's a door there, but there's a passage door. And it's a matter of opening the passage door, and at that time you can look into a room that has a narrow passage. You'd walk into the room, and inside the room there's a bed and books, magazines, things to write on. And next, or right within that room, there's a very small room that has a door that has two latches on it, so it can be locked shut. And inside that particular room, it's a very small room.
How big?
Approximately 8 feet long, maybe 4 feet wide. And inside that room, there was a makeshift bed that had a small mattress on it and some blankets. There was toilet paper in there, personal effects for a female, such as makeup, and also a small plastic bucket used as a toilet, we believe.
Can you tell us about some of the kinds of magazines found in there, Ron? What's the magazines?
I can't recall specifically what types of books or magazines are in
Are we
there.
talking Hustler, Penthouse? Are we talking Swords of Fortune or
I-
Times or Light?
I can't specifically recall. I saw a number of magazines in the various locations. I can't recall what was in the cellar.
Do the photos appear to be, does it looks like the lake had taken the photos, or, are they 8x10 glossies, or are they out of a magazine?
They're like snapshots and young females in various positions smiling.
Are they Polaroid type pictures, or the type that you go ahead and process through a
The
drugstore?
type you had processed through a store. And there's approximately 21 of them, and they were on the wall, and in the background it had various scenery of trees and grass, things of that like nature.
Are there any restraining devices, torture implements, anything like that?
In this particular room, we did not find any restraining devices that I'm aware of.
Drug paraphernalia?
No, we didn't find any drug paraphernalia.
In this room?
And in this particular room, right in here.
Any explosive gunsmithing tools or evidence of munitions?
The entire bunker.
There appears to be some explosive material. I'm not really knowledgeable in that area, but according to our bomb and explosive expert, there are some chemicals and material used for
Ron,
bombs.
does it appear that they dismembered people here or burnt them in this place?
No, there's no signs of dismemberment or of anything like that inside this particular.
Do you have an idea yet how these people were dismembered? We have bone fragments. Were they burned and chopped up, or were they chopped up and burned? Or...
Well, it's difficult to say. After we're through here, I can take you over here where we found our first grave site, and at that particular location, we found several bones that had been broken up and had been charred, burned. That was the first site that we had uncovered, and it was approximately 4 to 6 inches underneath the ground.
Is the walls, is it unfinished cinder block throughout?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we have tools in here. Does it look like he was a handyman or anything like that?
Yeah, that's good.
It's personal property, clothing, identified.
But you didn't actually find any finished products, any finished explosive products, just the powder and the chemicals.
That's right. We found the components, but we found no completed devices. That doesn't mean they're not here. That just means we didn't find them.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Not a gun.
We don't get to work on it?
Well, maybe she. What's that? What's the sound?
No, I'm okay. I think I just rather like,
Oh, did that road
Pace.
do to you what it did to...
well, Time Magazine and Stockton Record that we'll be doing interviewing, so they'll be able to tape whatever's said. We're gonna question.
Oh, you're from.
That third area, third acre, right?
Stand outside the fence and saw me. Just for the heck of it. Okay. Yeah. We got all that? Oh, no.
Explain what you're seeing here.
Okay, what we have here, to start from the beginning, yesterday we had CARTA out here, which is the California Rescue Dog Association. We came out here to make, we had them put here to make our final sweep of the property. About 1 o'clock, they found several ash sites out here, and they commenced tagging them. Detective Copeland and I walked down here to check it out, and Lord and behold, there's bone. A quick scan through this area here this is a major bone site. We've already what we did is we cordoned this thing off into 3 sections. We called for CCC for a little manpower help here, and what we're doing is we're just going on our hands and knees and raking each section as thoroughly as we can. That's our plans for right now until Dr. Stevens gets here, the medical examiner from San Francisco. He may change his mind and have us dig up this whole plot here. So far, out of this area right here, this 1/3 right here, we've gotten between 5 and 8 pounds of bone. And that's not really the heaviest part. The heaviest part they're getting into right now. Now, what it looks like to us is up here on this hill was this major burn site. And it appears that he burned or destroyed the bodies in one way or another up here. Put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and we have the bucket with bone and ash in it. Carried it down this hill and came down here. Now it looks like down here they took the buckets and in some spots just dumped them out in one spot. And in other places he just threw it into the wind. So that's why we're doing a complete search.
Can I get your name, please?
Detective Steve Matthews.
Common spelling, the last name?
M-A-T-H-E-W-S.
Again, how much bone have you recovered so far?
This one little section here, probably about 5 to 8 pounds.
What size?
That's about
How the
that much in a shopping bag.
Oh, what was the biggest bone you found? Are they just?
We found a leg bone that's about 3 or 4 inches long. We're finding teeth and skull pieces and all kinds of bone. The guy did a real good job at destroying the bone, but not that good.
Any child, Chief?
We don't. That's pathologist's job to find out that.
Gentleman in the shirt, the little shirt out, does he remember your department?
Which one?
Gentleman right in the middle of the glasses?
It's Ed Leonard at DOJ.
Okay.
And then the guy to his right or left is Tom.
That's how we mark perimeters of an evidence site or a new find.
Well, I haven't really measured down there. They're roughly about 130 by 75.
Ed, I guess.
Oh, we're not
touching it. We didn't touch
It looks like metal.
Don't touch it. Oh, that is metal.
All right. Can we go up just right in front of the pile? I believe you.
Can we just walk in front of the dirt thing?
We're walking that way, I guess? I guess that's
Which?
house, anything discovered in there?
Not at this time, no.
Okay, appreciate it very, very much. You can see what we're gonna look for here, what we're dealing with. No, it isn't because of that, it's because of the sun. If you could turn. You're showing them some bone stuff, you might wanna tell them. They didn't even tell us about it.
These are bone fragments. I'm just showing you to give you an idea of what we're trying to pick up and what we're dealing with here. They range from 1/16 of an inch clear up to as big as we can find, you know.
Would you say the leg bone is probably the biggest piece you found?
Yeah, I would say offhand. When you find 8 pounds of it, you know it's kind of hard to. There you go.
Is that the total amount found there?
No.
That's found.
That was that one site. That's just that one place.
Yeah, since yesterday. Have any idea what the total is now? Since yesterday, that's 8 pounds.
We'll ask another. That's just that first sweep through that 1/3 of that plot there.
You hold that down a little more. Good, thank you. Can you tell me again what you got there?
These are bone fragments, burnt bone fragments,
Maybe
taken off the ground over here by this plot.
Good, excellent.
And they're laying on the surface?
Well, it's like picking meal out of a haystack, but they're there.
Oh, come on, watch the bumping guy.
What I'm showing you here is what we're dealing with, what we're trying to pick up. As you can see from the size of this stuff, it's a long and tedious job is what we're...
Any idea what those particular fragments are?
I have no idea. This looks like a rib bone, but...
Identification from things this small would not be exactly easy.
Well, that not being my field, I wouldn't really tell you.
Down just a little bit more.
They're just haphazardly thrown on the ground. You know, they're... We found two Tupperware tubs and 1 2-gallon bucket underneath the house, buried, that all contained $20 rolls of, I'd say rare silver dollars in 1900 style, some $20 gold pieces, some other rare coins. We found a lot.
Any idea where that stuff came from now? Or?
No, we're gonna have to find out. It's probably stolen from someplace. You know, we're gonna have to find out if it's in a property list in a computer.
No second diary, though.
I haven't found one, no.
Huh? No, just...
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And the pouch, that has been photographed. We're going to approach it. I'd say today is bad enough.
Can I get a clean shot of the bunkhouse, you guys? Thank you.
That way they can say exclusive. So we want to start this going in.
That's just garbage. That's all good. We're nice. We're gonna let you guys look through there before we tear it down. Cause I think we'll probably end up tearing about half that thing down.
Yeah.
Possibility something underneath there. Well, Christ, with these people, you never know. I mean, somebody used mortar with the bones in it. I mean,
We were looking for that. We're learning from survivalist type people that they bury things in walls.
yeah, would have been great. Here, let me hold it for you.
Get in there. Let's see what's on top there.
Did you say you? Did you get any sort of reading in there?
I'll hand it to Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why don't we
Steve.
wait? We're going to go in there.
Let's Steve get
Well-
the. Oh, we want to take a flash. There's a secondary door.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of that?
To lock it. Get inside. Okay.
Where's the flash meter?
Just fine.
Oh, here, I've got mine.
Just your turn.
Anytime.
Well, you good?
What we're looking at is what has been described as the inner cell area of this bunker. As you can see, the door was hidden with the three false shelves. As you open it up, it leads to what was described as a cell area. Inside is another heavy door with locks on it that can be secured from the inside and the outside.
side, the cell is described as 3 foot by 7 foot by 6 foot by 10 inches. There's another portion that's 6 foot 9 inches by an overall length of 17 feet 9.5 inches.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, we can take one at a time back in here.
Run this light back. What are you talking?
And
This is the main room of the cinder house.
the front portion of the is described as a blockhouse. The overall dimensions of this building are 15 feet 11 inches by 17 feet 9.5 inches. That's okay. The length is 19 feet 11 inches.
Okay, go right ahead.
What we're entering is the inner cell that has been described. It's where Lake was going to set out a nuclear war.
Who are you with?
This is inside the cinder house. This is tape 2.
Oh, this is the the most secure part of this structure was this cell that he built here. And there was a two-way mirror in the wall right here that he built to so he could see in there, allegedly.
And go ahead and tell us about it.
This is the most inner part of the cinder block construction. It's a cell, more or less. It's very small, about 6 foot by 3.5 foot, and it can't be. It's locked from the outside, so whoever was in here could not get out. This would hardly sit out a winter storm, rather than made out of wood. That's almost ridiculous. Clamoring over here.
Okay,
Two more on a minute. Desk in the back, and see that pipe up in the corner back there, the white pipe? That appears to be how they ventilation. They just he had a pipe sticking down where the air would circulate through, but it's very stuffy. The detective says it's very hard to work in here. Very poor circulation. The inner door was hidden. He had these shelves here. When this pulled open, it opened up into this inner chamber that he'd built, which is described as a cell area. And when it's closed, it's almost it's camouflaged.
There's a door, probably about a 3x3 door that leads into the underneath of the house. It's just a dirt floor with your regular construction pillars that hold the house up. It goes from probably 6 foot to the largest or tallest end down to 0,
What you're seeing here is the bottom of the house, and this is where they found the 2 Tupperware tubs of money. Rolling, by the way.
cameras.
This is not the master bedroom, is it? Oh, you removed the bed and everything. And they said that then you took part of the ceiling out or something? Somebody said that this is weird, this West Point over here, there are a lot of signals, some kind of strange people over there too, is that?
I don't know, I'm not from West.
You're not from, no, you look regular. It's a,
So everything in this entire house has been fingerprinted and lifted.
Yeah. This house has been drawn, photographed, fingerprinted, everything taken out evidence-wise. Well, I won't say everything. They may come up with something later they want. We're talking DOJ, the FBI, San Francisco, San Jose, and the sheriff.
what did that?
Good morning, and we were here last Friday, Saturday.
This is one of the scenes in the videos.
The date on that magazine was May 1, 1985.
How did you guys get selected? Have a lottery?
I had a pocket full of 20. And then it turns all gray here.
That was one of the burn sites. This dirt down here was just that dirt from over there that was shifted over.
How many burn sites are on this area right here?
3. Right where it's dug up there, and those 2 little spots right there were the three burn sites back here.
Were they completely buried?
No, they were exposed. The burn sites look just like they were there, but just a little coarser material. The only thing we've done to those 2 burn sites down there is shifted through it.
And go ahead and tell us.
That's one burn site, and down below there's 2 other burn sites.
I mean, this is just, these ashes are even pulverized.
Oh, we've gone through it pretty good with sifters. You mean the real fine stuff up on top?
Yeah.
No, that's stuff that's gone through a screen.
Burnside's basically we just went through with some brooms and swept it all together and put it through, you know, the regular screen type material.
Where were the black males found?
Up on top of the hill in the ditch. I guess one wasn't covered. One was covered up with the poncho type thing, and that one's still kind of wet. What do you want to know?
What this is, where you found the black males, etc., etc. Tell us about the black.
This is a trench where the telephone trench where the two black males were found, and they were found about 100 feet up the ditch, and there was a lot of debris and garbage in the ditch and burned bones. That's basically the only thing significant that came out of the ditch.
When was the ditch dug out?
By lake or?
By the telephone company.
I have no idea. Larry?
Huh?
Larry? Steve, do you want them care if they go inside the tape or outside?
That's far enough for that camera guy.
What about inside the tape? Outside?
I'm outside.
No, I mean, don't go down any further.
Oh, okay.
Go inside the tape? Just don't go further?
Right where you're at, fine.
Okay. Got a lot of junk in the ditches, an old refrigerator that was torn up.
What's your name and how do you spell it?
Phil, E-Y-E-E.
And you're with?
Department of Justice, Bureau of Investigations.
Taking everybody else's? I'm doing a good job. Best I can.
Steve? Pile on side. We gotta get going. We got a press conference. We have to go.
We hit.
Out of there.
Get him out of there.
Hey! Okay. Michael? Michael! Okay. Ronnie? Sorry. Didn't know you're that wide.
Can you turn around and hold that bag up so that we can